Alright guys, I'm back at Titan Toys. Finally gonna take a look at these Mythic Legions.
Visiting Titan Toys never gets old. Wow. You're definitely gonna have to pop this off. If it'll come off. Oh my gosh.
Alright guys, I'm back at Titan Toys, and finally gonna take a look at these Mythic Legions. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. I really don't want to get into another line, but sometimes, if it's good, it's really good. Alright guys, let's head on inside. Wish me luck.
Yeah, visiting Titan Toys never gets old. Let's head upstairs.
Hey guys, it's Jay. I'm back at Titan Toys, and like I said, I am scared. I am very, very scared, because today we're going to be taking a look at Mythic freaking Legions, man. Holy crap. This is the line I was trying to avoid because I didn't want to get into another line, and I mean, just look at her. Oh my god. We might be in some serious trouble here, guys. Let's have a look. Wish me luck.
And there she is. There is the Mythic Legions Thraice Wraithhailer. Wraithhailer. Jeez Louise. Yeah, she's quite the dark elf, I gotta tell you. Look at those haunting eyes. The hair, oh my gosh, just crazy. I love the two different styles of head sculpts. They're amazing. Comes with a staff, a wand. Sorry about the light again, guys. You know, it does happen. And of course, she is amazingly detailed. I mean, look at that wonderful detailing here. And that's just in the package. Anybody who's an in-package collector, you guys are going to love Mythic Legions. These things are ridiculous. Oh my gosh. You can see pretty much everything inside. The plastic is nice and clear. And again, if you are a collector in box, you can definitely see just how much they love to actually put these things on display. This is amazing. All right, but we're not in the inbox collecting game right now, so let's definitely crack this open and see exactly what Thraice Wraithhailer has to offer. I should at least mention that this is actually part of the Proxys wave, which is the latest version of the Mythic Legions releases. And of course, this is from the Four Horsemen. There are the other figures in the set. They are looking pretty damn cool. We're definitely going to be taking a look at Thraice Wraithhailer. She's the only female in the line, honestly, unless one of these other guys is female, which I doubt. We got a bunch of wizards, and of course, Proxys, and the Djinn, and another ogre. So really great stuff. If you want to take a look, here's a bit of lore, and on the other side we can see Thraice Wraithhailer's lore as well. If you guys want to take a look at that, be sure to pause it. She's definitely an interesting character, bar none, and we're going to take a look at her in depth right now. Let's have a look, everybody. If you guys are interested in picking these up, I will have a link in the description below at Titan Toys, and I want to give another huge shout out to Titan Toys for allowing me to review this figure. It really is a wonderful figure to hold and to own in 2024. Guys, I will have links in the description below where you can pick this up on titantoys.com. It's my understanding that all prices on titantoys.com are inclusive of tax, and if you spend $250 or more, you can actually get free shipping within Canada and the United States. And here she is, everybody. Thraice Wraithhailer. Wow. First off, I do have to say, the sculpting on this and the paint decos are just absolutely fabulous. I mean, look at those piercing blue eyes. They're absolutely crazy. They're almost cyan in nature. And her pale skin, it's not really a pale blue. It's more of a slight bluish gray. And that contrasting with her white, like literally stark white hair, it's just amazing. There's not much of a wash in here, but because of the way they've sculpted the hair, it doesn't really need it. This is really top-notch stuff, and I can really see why people keep telling me to get into this line, because if you're a Master Universe fan, obviously you recognize the Four Horsemen's work. And I gotta tell you, this is next level stuff. I mean, you know, everyone looks to classics as being the original work of the Four Horsemen, which it is. But then when you get to this level, where they made their own IP, and you look at this kind of stuff, holy crap. This is just ridiculous. I mean, look at the work that's done in her armor set. Like, that's just crazy. Lifting up her hair. Look at those, you know, what are they called again? I guess they'd be... I'm tempted to say shoelaces, but that's not what that is. The ties that are actually coming together to actually close up her armor set. That's just ridiculous. This, of course, is leather armor being held together, and just look at the wash that's in there. Like, just the incredible amounts of detail that they put into this. I'm supremely impressed, and I can really see why people are so enamored by this line. You look at as you saw in the little pamphlet there that they had, little warning sheet. They say to heat these things up because they can get frozen because of the paint and the weather conditions. But I mean, so far it's not that bad. I mean, it is a bit stiff, but I like that actually. Look at the chainmail detail inside there, just gorgeous. How do they even get the paint in there? I have no idea. Look at the sheet metal, the scale metal work, just incredible. And again, this. I guess elbow pad lifts up, so you can actually see that there's a bit of glue down there. You can see that there. The gauntlets themselves, I mean, come on. That is just incredible. Again, look at that wonderful wash and detail. This is literally next level stuff. There's the strap where they put it, where they attach it to with that leather piece there. And of course, like I said, the stitching. That's what I wanted to say, the stitching. I keep thinking shoelaces, but it's stitching, Jay, stitching. Yeah, and then you see the hand, and even the detail there with the gripping hand, just gorgeous. This gripping hand, of course, does have a wrist articulation as well. Beautiful stuff, just gorgeous. Oh my god. This is just ridiculous. Every time I look at something here, it's just something more to admire. The belt, you know, it's even got, other than this little piece here, I don't know what that is. I think it's a bit of... Yeah, there we go. I don't know what that was. But yeah, the belt just hangs off of her naturally. It's just beautiful. I love the buckle detail there as well. It just has this wonderful overall look. And then if we lift it up, we can actually see that she has a piece of armor right here on the waist. And the plate armor continues on this side as well. The leaf armor, if you will. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh. The satchel, there's a couple of small satchels on the belt as well. Look at the detail that's put into there. Even the buckles themselves. My god. There's just so much rich detail in here. I'm loving it. Wow. Man, am I going to get into another line? This is just killing me. Oh my goodness, just crazy. But it doesn't really stop there. I mean, she's even got soft goods here. This is crazy. And the soft goods are wired. This is a wired... What the heck? Are you kidding me? Do they really have to go this hard? Like, I guess they wouldn't have the fans that they do if they didn't go this hard. This is crazy. Both of these skirts are actually wired capes. Look at that. You can literally make it blowing in the wind. Like, wow. A little bit of anime ecchi blowing here. Look at that. That's crazy. That, again, Four Horsemen go hard, man. They go hard. You'll forgive me if I do this, but lifting up the skirt, we can see that she has more chainmail right there. It's gorgeous. Stuff that you really sometimes honestly would not be able to see unless you did, you know, kind of do this kind of stuff. Her leggings are also armored. That's going to be difficult. But yeah, it has all that wonderful leaf mail, plate mail. plate armor. Comes all the way around. How the hell? Oh, there it is. And they really have put a lot of attention to detail and thought into this. This is how they attach with these buckles here. Crazy. And then the boots. Oh my god, the shin guards. Look at those. Look at those wonderful shin guards. The boots themselves are incredibly detailed as well. Look at that wonderful wash there. I love the ornate nature of these. Definitely looks like a period piece almost. We can see the leaf armor there, indicative of a naturalistic type of design. She is a dark elf. At least I think she's a dark elf. She looks like a dark elf. And her armor matches that of her overall motif. I love it. More like an autumn type of design. It's beautiful. My goodness. In terms of articulation, this version of her hair is going to hinder quite a bit in terms of like getting her head tilted at all. But she does have a bit of tilt, and even the front portions of her hair being sculpted the way they are. But she can look down, I guess, about that much. She can look up about that much, and don't be deceived. That was actually the ab crunch. So yeah, not a lot in terms of like that actually has to be mentioned as well. One of the biggest features about the Four Horsemen and the Mythic Legions is that apparently, somebody has to confirm this for me, but apparently each and every one of the figures is hot swappable with each other, meaning that you can actually build out new characters just by removing their torsos, removing their arms, removing their legs, removing their boots, and all of a sudden you've got brand new figures. It's amazing. So this literally came apart, so you can see everything comes in sections, and you can literally take off each piece, and you can start building from scratch. Like that is an amazing piece of engineering right there. So you just have to build it up, put back all the soft goods, and I think this is really one of the main draws for this type of play feature here. Put this one on here, put the belt on back here, and then you can just pop the torso back because there's a peg in there, and you just pop it in, and boom, you're back to business. Just beautiful. I wasn't planning on showing that type of articulation, but anyway, here we go. So yeah, her head is on a ball joint, so you can swivel it left, you can swivel it right. Again, it's going to be very hindered by that hair. We're going to demonstrate the secondary head sculpt in a second. She has a bit of tilt. You can see that there, a little bit of tilt there as well. It's very, very nice and stiff, actually. That's what she said. You can lift up her arms about that much, a little bit less than 90 degrees, because there is a lot of impacting here with this shoulder pauldron. She does a full 360-degree turn, as you can see there. Of course, it does that little thing there where it doesn't really 100% go all the way up. It only comes about that much. The arm itself, for the elbow, you can do, I believe it's a double elbow. It's hard to say, but you know what? I'm going to have to be careful with this because, as I said in the instructions, you got to be careful because out of the box, it can be very, very hard to manipulate like this. And this one doesn't seem to be wanting to cooperate, so I'm going to err on the side of caution and not go too hard on this. Okay, I did my best. Anyway, I think it's a double elbow. I'm not 100% sure. Here we go. This one seems to be cooperating a little bit more. It is a double elbow. No, it's a single elbow. For whatever reason, this one's only a single elbow. I'm just glad I was even able to get that much. The wrist articulation is down, as we saw earlier. So it comes about that much back. Pretty good. Actually, very good. It does do a full 360 degrees, sorry, of rotation on that side. I do believe the elbows rotate as well. Yes, they do. And they can go a full 360 if necessary. But just remember, this glued on elbow piece, be very careful of that. I think that's when it's going to be a little bit tricky. Bring it back down. There is actually a rotation. This is interesting. There's a rotation here at the gauntlet. Oh no, the gauntlet's just... Yeah, actually it is. The gauntlet actually spins as well. You can see that there too. The forearm has its own spin. Interesting. Again, did they have to go this hard? I guess so. There is an ab crunch. You can see here. It's a double ab crunch. We see the one at the top, right by her breastplate, and the one right there. It's hard to see the secondary, but there it is. She has a waist swivel, but only at the top. I suppose you could use the legs. You can see here. Yes, you can, but beware, because that joint's a little bit loose, because it's one of those ones where it could be swappable. So yeah, be very careful about that one. So I'm just going to grab her from the legs here. So the legs kick up about that much, I'd say. Yeah. And they kick back about that much. Actually, no, they kick back quite a bit. Yeah. Definitely. And for the leg articulation, the knees, again, got to be very careful here. Yep, there it goes. They're on a ratchet, I think, or it's just friction, actually. And it is only a single knee bend. Oh, gee, see what I mean? Oh boy, this is a great review. This is a great review. All right, hold on, I'm gonna bring that back. Remember, that's actually a feature, guys. That's not a mistake. That's a feature of the figure. Oh my gosh, I'm having too much fun with this because this is hilarious. But yeah, a lot of fun there. This might annoy some people, depending on what type of collector you are. If you're a collector who really likes to manipulate your fingers and do some hot swapping to build up new characters, this is like a dream come true. But if you're a like a Master Universe collector and you don't want to do any hot swapping at all, I don't know, maybe this might annoy you a little bit. Anyway, back to it. She has an ankle twist at the top. Her ankles can bend about that much forward, about this much back. Yeah, I'd say about that much back. And looking for some ankle articulation. Not much. There's not much. Oh, wait, there it is. Wait. There it is. Yes, it is. There it is. There we go. I was getting worried there for a second. Yep, she does have ankle articulation. I would be surprised if they didn't. I mean, they're the ones who sort of pioneered that for Master Universe classics. So, yeah, that's definitely something that needed to be done. Gorgeous. She is quite articulate, and other than this waist peg, which has been popping off every now and then, the joints are nice, and they're friction fit for the most part. I don't think there's too many ratchets. But yeah, no, in terms of overall articulation, I think she's great. She has a small peg in the back here. You can kind of see it there. And actually, it's 3 pegs. And we're going to demonstrate, because I've demonstrated this quite a bit, but let's demonstrate how you can pop off the head like this. There we go. You can see the big ball joint right there. That's what they said. And we're going to take in her other head sculpt, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. And we're going to pop that on. There we go. Nice pop. Like it. And here she has a much better articulation for the back of her head. So now we can see that she can tilt her head all the way up, about as far as it can go. It's pretty hard. That's pretty high. That's not bad. But again, the hair pieces in the front are going to mess with her articulation to see down. You still kind of get it, though. Not bad. And of course, with this head sculpt, you can go full 360 degrees, unlike the other head sculpt, which was not having it. But awesome, nonetheless. Sweet. I gotta tell you, this is next level stuff. Other than the waist peg, which, I mean, that's a feature of the figure, right? It's supposed to be anyway. Yeah, that was kind of annoying me a little bit because it kept popping off as I was manipulating it. But then again, doing this on camera really does kind of hinder your ability to actually get these things done. But I gotta tell you, that is a game changer. Her sculpt, I mean, come on. That thing is just, that's next level stuff, man. And then, looking at the back, there's some really cool features in there too, which I'm interested in taking a look at. I'm starting to wonder, am I actually going to get into this line, guys? This is starting to convince me. But at the same time, I'm not 100% convinced yet. The price point is a little bit of a sticking point for me, but then again, Master Universe, classics, they're really expensive right now. So anyway, let's check out all of her other accessories that she comes with. Let's take a look at some of her accessories that she comes with. The first one, of course, is her soft goods cape. Like, wow. Look at this thing. The color itself is just gorgeous. It's got this lavender type of color, more closer to actually a even a slightly deeper purple. I love the sheen that's on it. It's got this nice reflective aspect to it. But because of that, when you fold it, it brings these nice little shadows. Even on this harsh light, it still does the exact same thing. I love that. I think that was something of a consideration when the Four Horsemen were really putting it together. The head itself is a nice, loop here. And I'm not sure exactly, is there a... No, you just got to... I guess you just got to force the head in one way. So how do you do that with this head? I mean, like, this one is like, look at all the hair there. I wonder if this one's not supposed to... I don't think you're supposed to use this with this head. I think that's the key. I think this, if anything, is supposed to be this, right? That kind of idea. So what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to just take the head and, I guess, stuff it in there. That's what... Too many easy... innuendos here, guys. Too many easy innuendos. We're going to try and stay focused here. So I guess if you need to... somebody in the comments is probably going to be yelling at me right now. No, I think what's going to happen is you're definitely going to have to pop this off like this. If it'll come off, it will. Okay. I think that's the way you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to pop that off. You're going to have to put the head... You're going to have to position the head inside here like this, like you would. I think this is really the only way to do this, because I tried forcing it just now and it was not going to happen. So then once you do that, you can just put this in here like that. Oops, sorry, touch the camera again. And then you can just come in here, as you can see, just like that, which is much easier. And then just force the head down like you would normally. But that's it. So there you go. And look at that. Oh my gosh, that effect is so nice. Drape it over like this. Yes, indeed. Look, so you can do several different looks, right? You can, completely cover her like this. She can have her hood down like that. And it's a wired hood too. That's beautiful. So you can definitely get the effect here. Now you can probably just tilt it a little bit. Look at that. Just a mysterious stranger look, right? Or you can bring it up just a bit like this, to get that, lonely traveler. Kind of like, do I approach this young lady? Do I dare? That kind of look. Kind of like sad as well. Yeah, you can achieve quite a few looks with this one, 100%. You can even, as I said, bend it to a certain degree so it has any number of different looks that you can achieve, even if you just sort of bend it like this. And I got that mage sort of look. And you can just even so slightly bend it down like that, sort of hiding her appearance, but then still seeing that little anime eye, kind of look. That's amazing. And of course, you can also take a look. This is just beautiful, right? You can have this sort of look where she's just sort of realizing that she's some sort of like warrior a little bit, or maybe a mage. But then you can go full out, just taking it back on this side here. Right? And just really taking it to whoever is coming, right? Look at that. There's a rogue, if I ever saw one. Beautiful. Again, a lot of different options that you can do with this particular soft goods. Like, just amazing. Holy crap. That's incredible, right? And then you can even take the hood off. I guess we could try that. And there you go. Another incredible look, right? And soft goods allow you to bend it down, which you really couldn't do with other types of hoods. And there it goes. It just kind of like flops over. That is a wonderful look for this particular character. Incredible. Yeah, this is definitely a game changer for capes. 100%. I love it. All right, I got to tell you, that's some next level stuff right there. I mean, being able to take the hood and position it in any which direction that you want, absolutely incredible. And it just complements the other soft goods that are in her repertoire, right? And it just, I mean, look at that. That is just absolutely stunning, even from the back. That looks just ridiculous, man. Holy crap. So yeah, definitely game changer 100%. Like, wow. Just absolutely nuts. I'm supremely impressed at this cape. I mean, you can do so many things with it. You can literally just take it and, like, bunch it up or have it billowing in the wind. You know what I mean? Look, like, wow, look at that, right? But you can also take it and literally just like sort of have it, depending on your skill level anyway. If what type of toy photographer you are, you can literally have just that. Look at that. That's a crazy look right there. That is nuts. Just bringing it back here. That is a ridiculous look right there. Like that is seriously, that is anime goodness right there. That is just beautiful. Thraice comes with a number of swappable hands, including these casting hands, which is always fun. They have the digits splayed out, as if she's like casting magic. And one of them almost got swallowed up by the carpet monster. I was so scared. It literally just went underneath one of the shelves here. So yeah, that was fun. She also has another pair of gripping hands. This is interesting. They're slightly more splayed, but I guess it's for either the staff or perhaps one of the casting spells. See how they got a little bit more looser grip? Both for the left and the right. But again, the wonderful attention to detail here is also top-notch. She comes with these shoulder pauldrons, which would really add to the character's overall look. Got that wonderful little disc there, a little bit of heraldry, if you will. And it has that little bit of paint there, a little bit of deco. But yeah, these are beautiful. And they have a peg system, which actually hooks up to the back of her back, I think. So let's just have a quick look at this. So if we take off her head again. Off with her head! Ah, there it is. And take that off. So from the back, that's what these two little pegs are here for. Those are to attach her shoulder pauldrons. You can just line them up, peg and the hole. I'm telling you, man, there's a joke in there somewhere. I imagine taking this out would not be that easy, though. I'll tell you right now, because right now it's pretty damn stiff. That's what he said. Okay. Then you just take the other one, pop in on the other side. And you can have any number of looks. You can have her with a single pauldron, like that. It just doesn't look good without the head. But anyway, you can have the single pauldron like that, or you can have the double pauldron. Ah, where'd it go? You can have the double pauldron, putting it like this. There you go. Looking great from the back, too. It's beautiful. That one big gaping hole, though, I imagine some customizers out there are already putting stuff to seal that up. But anyway, so there you go. So we got the double pauldron look, and then we'll just bring in her other head sculpt, put it back on. Right. Love that pop. And there you go. A completely different look for Thraice. She looks awesome. Beautiful. What's a warrior without shoulder pauldrons? Seriously. I mean, she looks... It's a completely different look now. The other one was more of a traveler. This one's more of a... Now it's more of a warrior. I don't know. That's the way I look at it. But yeah, it gives it a completely different look. Even with just this. Beautiful. She also comes with this incredible staff. And this one, I mean, look at that. You can see right through the translucent plastic globe. Yes, there's a bit of flash there, which kind of breaks the illusion. But, positioning it like that is perfect, right? If you wanted to display on your shelf. Now, I found out quite by accident that the top of this staff actually pops off. Now, that's another play feature. They want you to be able to use different types of staffs with different types of staff heads, which is good. I really do like that additional feature. However, I do have to say that this one is kind of loose. It's not going to go anywhere for sure. But you just kind of like, it's very little effort to take that off. So that's the only critique I have of that. Other than that, I love the weathering on it. I love the patina. Like, there's no patina on it yet, but I mean, it looks like a wonderful staff that's been, almost like it's brand new. It's not really like, weathered at all, but it does look beautiful in its overall design. She can just pop that on with her gripping hands here. But I think, you know what? Find out if we can force this in here. Yeah, I think we can. Yep, there it goes. Yep, perfect. Yeah, there she is. Just holding on to her staff. Beautiful. She has this crazy skull, I guess, casting effect. It's, basically skull attack. I guess that's what this is. It looks amazing. It looks like a familiar almost, and it's just protruding out of, the ether. And it's got this wrapped feature, which you can actually wrap around her hand, which is always fun. And I think it's as simple as taking this hand. Now, normally what you would have to do is you should use the casting hand. And you know what the heck, why not? So yeah, you would just remove this hand here. Oh, man. Might have to do this off camera. It's kind of hard to get a grip. There it goes. Okay. Oh, see, there's the
Oh, dear God, no.
Yeah, you definitely have to heat these things up, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, yep, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That is definitely a me problem there. That is a me problem. So yeah, guys, there is our first casualty there. Shit. Yeah, looks like I'm buying this one. Damn. No, I am going to include this in the review. It's something that you should know. It's my fault. It actually is my fault. I should have taken the advice, heated this up, and and gotten this to the right temperature. Yeah, but that was a really tight fit, to be honest with you. That is unfortunate. All right. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's just finish up the review. All right, I managed to get it back on. But yeah, that is something. Again, you have to be very careful with these things, guys. Like, I've learned my lesson here. Luckily, they do sell hand packs and accessory packs for replaceable hands. So there's always solutions for the Four Horsemen, which is great. They have really thought ahead about that stuff. Because, yeah, that was unfortunate. It came right off, unfortunately. My mistake. My bad. So, yeah. Beware, guys. Beware when you're manipulating these things. As it says in the instructions, that is something that can happen. So, anyway, with the blast effect, what you want to do is you just want to curl it around her hand like this, and you can sort of make it appear as if it's coming right out of her hand, which is really neat. Literally like that. So the way to do it is to take it like this, curl it around the arm on this side here, and come back around like that. And yeah, if you do it just right, you gotta sort of manipulate it just right. It is an interesting little effect. But yeah, just like that. See. And again, she can be having it as a familiar or something along those lines. Just looking absolutely gorgeous. Hauntingly distorted. Beautiful. And then the final effect that she has is this blast effect serpent. I mean, look at this thing. It goes on forever. This thing is like huge. Holy crap. I'm not exactly sure how you... And there are a lot of guys who are going to be using this and, saying, "Ha, Jay, you don't know what the hell you're talking about." It's like, yeah, I really don't. But this thing looks gorgeous. I mean, it just looks like some sort of, energy serpent, some sort of ethereal, magic casting. Just the sculpting alone on this clear plastic is just gorgeous. And I think it's just more of the same, really. You just kind of like do whatever. You can cast it out that way, or maybe you can put it on top here on the actual... Yeah, maybe that's what this is. Because if you spiral it around on the staff, you can actually make it appear as if it's being cast from the staff. It's going to be a little bit of a tricky thing. So basically what you would do is you come in here around the arm like that. You'd hold on to there, and then basically you just wrap this thing around kind of like this. There you go. Hey, what do you know? I figured it out. And then basically you would probably come around here, and wow, look at that. How's that for an effect? Oh, wow. That's just gorgeous. Look at that. Amazing. Yeah, man. I'm I'm in trouble, everybody. I am in some deep trouble here because I wasn't planning on getting into another line, but because of what I just seen here, I might actually end up thinking about it twice. Like, this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Holy crap. That is just next level stuff, everybody. That is just beyond me. Wow. I've tried everything, guys. I've tried everything to avoid this line. I really have. And I tried everything. And now, unfortunately, because Titan had them in stock, they asked me to do a review, and I was like, I really don't want to do a review of this. But I ended up doing it, and you know what? Because of that, oh my god. Oh my god. I am just absolutely thrilled with this line. Holy crap. This is next level stuff, everybody. And I am just beside the moon. I'm just over the moon with this stuff. Oh my god. Guys, let's bring it in for my final thoughts, honestly, because this is just ridiculous. So, what are my final thoughts for Thraice Wraithhailer? Honestly, For the sculpting, top-notch. Absolutely top-notch sculpting. The paint deco's just ridiculous. The overall design and look of the figure, you know, the medieval tropes, everything's here. Dark elves, you know, armor, you know, all the little callbacks to the woodland realm. Everything like that is just beautiful. And then you just add these crazy effects, you know, the accessories that she comes with. The standard packouts for the hands and the casting hands and everything else that's included with this figure. This one here is a complete game changer. This really did change up the entire look for this character. And once you put the whole thing together, I mean, let's be honest. You just take this off. You put this back on, right? You position it just right, and magic happens. You know what I mean? Magic. Literally. Which is exactly what this is. This is magic. Absolutely magical. Absolutely freaking magical. Look at that. Like, it just becomes... she's alive. She is absolutely alive. I mean, seriously, she's literally about to wreak havoc on the human world just by standing here. Just absolutely gorgeous. I've been avoiding her for so long, I really have. But now, getting her to stand, though, was a bit of a... But that's always the case with any sort of female figure that has such small feet. But once you get her right in the correct position, with the cape billowing just right, maybe put the staff down to give her some additional support. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man, look at that. That third leg really, really does help. Oh my god, just absolutely spellbinding. Spellbinding, guys. Spellbinding. Yeah, guys, I'm in trouble. I am in absolute trouble with this line. Four Horsemen, you've got me interested. You've got me interested. And with all the new characters in the Proxus wave, I gotta tell you, this is going to be a hard one for me to resist. Oh my god. This is absolutely crazy. I'm in trouble, everybody. I am seriously, seriously in trouble. If this is the sign of things to come in the toy industry, what am I going to do? I gotta tell you. I would 100% recommend this figure. I will give it a caveat, though. You do have to heat up those limbs because, as you saw, I ran into some trouble. I was able to fix it, but I ran into some trouble. And luckily, there are a whole bunch of different accessories packs with different hands, different gestures. And again, you can pick up a whole bunch of different wands, different effects, different blast effects. So many things which are just blowing my mind right now. I want to give Titan Toys a huge thanks for letting me review this Thraice Wraithhailer. Thraice Wraithhailer. Man, the names, though, I gotta tell you, Four Horsemen, the names, wow. I have to take a Latin class just to figure these out. But beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Once again, a bit of a caveat. You do have to be careful. Heat up the limbs properly because, as you saw, things can happen. Things can happen. And that's my fault. That is actually my fault. I was able to fix it, but there are additional opportunities to get new hands, new gestures, new blast effects, new accessories, weapons, swords, shields, shoulder pauldrons, all that kind of stuff. And a lot of those are available on TitanToys.com. Guys, definitely head over to TitanToys.com. They are a great resource for toys. And, of course, everything on the site is 100% inclusive of tax, as you can see listed on the price itself. And if you spend up to $250 or more, shipping within the United States or Canada is absolutely free. They have a host of these Mythic Legions figures. Definitely check them out. Pick up Thraice Wraithhailer today on TitanToys.com. There's also accessories packs, additional figures in the line. They have djinns, they have wizards, they have ogres, and they have gigantic ice trolls. Freaking amazing. Guys, I want to thank TitanToys.com for giving me this opportunity to take a look at these wonderful figures. I'm in trouble, everybody, because this is the line I was not wanting to get into, and now they're offering up to 20% off if you use the code MegaJaysHorseman when you check out. Guys, this is an absolutely awesome opportunity. And remember, those are for all in-stock Mythic Legions figures. Guys, definitely take advantage of that because these are next level. And because of that stupid code, I actually might end up picking up a bunch of these guys. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. I am in so much trouble. Guys, I want to thank Titan Toys once again for letting me take a look at this. Damn it! They did it to me again. It was a trap, everybody. It was a trap. But what a trap indeed. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please do leave us a like. It really does help out. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody,
Thank you very much for watching. Oh my god, guys, this is crazy. Mythic Legions, what are you doing to me? Four Horsemen, what are you doing to me? Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.